What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Christmas special. My name is SG3. To the left of me, traveling back to the 1925s, is the conductor himself.
Back to himself. This is actually Sam the Snowman cosplay. You never watched the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You look like the guy from Polar Express.
Or that, yeah.
Or Tom Hanks. There you go.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. There you go.
Hot. Ooh, he likes it. Yeah. Hi, everybody. ReJect. Welcome to our Christmas special. I'm Old Man RJ,
That's
back
right.
from the past. Christmas time, and next to me is not Zach the man giving holiday cheer because he's out there getting drunk out there with the reindeers.
He's slaying away, man.
Yeah.
He's slaying away. That's all it is. He's on his way.
The far left of me is
That's
a
right.
host who doesn't know the most about Christmas, Mr. Scrooge himself, Tony the Kid.
Welcome, fans. Thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate you guys for this special holiday.
Yeah.
It's a nice. Now, Christmas wise. Before we continue on, remember, don't forget to Google us here in the ReJect Rundown. We'll let you guys know where. But also, too, you can catch us on 216 The Net every Sunday, 9 p.m. here live on Facebook. Also, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify, everybody. So make sure you guys tune in for sure. Now, Christmas, old man, people want to know, what does Christmas mean? Because Christmas is the way we say Christmas. We don't say Christmas. We say Christmas. Why do we say Christmas, my man?
I guess because it has to do with my down stutter and my list. Now, I have a very difficult list, so it's hard for me to say Christmas sometimes. I have to really practice on it. I used to have really good teeth and good pronunciation. But once you get old and you've been around for such a long time,
Blast yourself on that.
it starts breaking down on you, everything. From your teeth to your hips, it happens. That's why truly the ghost of Christmas past in this show.
I guess so. All right, cool. Yeah, right. Right. Now, hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas in this hands. Hope you guys got what your got special gifts, spend some time with good
socks,
family.
man.
Hey, as long as they keep you
You're
warm.
not even talking about the team either.
Huh?
Yeah, he said I got socks.
Oh yeah, and not talking about the team. Oh jeez.
I am a White Sox fan though, so hey.
That's good. That's all good. Well, yeah, I mean, otherwise, it's hope everybody has a good holiday for the season for sure. I think at this point right now, it's gonna be really cold, but
Man.
wonderful.
You know what though?
Treats.
The thing that's funny about Chicago or on the Chicagoland area, you don't get a warning.
No, not at all.
There is no warning. You wake up one day, it's like 40, nice, nice and sunny, a little bit of snow here and there, and then the next day you wake up, it's -5.
That is true.
I think the truth is, weather people are just gonna get tired of trying to predict the weather here in Chicago.
What
They're
do
just like, you know what? You're gonna get
Just step outside and find out for yourself, please. Because I'm done. This job don't make no sense for me right now. I'm sitting there trying to predict it for the week, and ain't nothing go right. Ain't nothing.
The worst part about it is that, you know what? I was actually telling someone on my job, we don't get regular snow in Chicagoland area. No, we get what's called lake effect snow. For most people that don't understand what that means, let me go ahead and explain it to you. So we live right by Lake Michigan. So if you go away from Lake Michigan about 20, 30 minutes, people are going to start getting like 1 inch, 2 inches of snow.
Facts.
But yet where we are, because we're closer to the dang lake,
Mhm.
we get 4 to 5 to 6, 7 inches of snow.
Mhm.
And it's like, what in the blue heck?
Yeah.
It's not even that big of a body of water.
Nope. Not at all. Make no freaking sense at all.
And
Whatsoever.
it gets colder because we're right by the lake.
Yes, extremely colder, especially with the wind chill. That wind chill sucks. It's like needles just sitting there.
This is like knives are cutting your face, man.
Yes,
and I work. Me and you wear glasses, so even
That's
then I
right.
still gotta squint. My eyes look a lot smaller than what they normally are.
Facts.
No,
And I'm noticing my hands too. Like
it's start cutting, man. It's me,
Yeah.
or I can't even close them.
Nope.
I'm walking my dog, and I'm like, please hurry up, for the love of God.
No, but they want to take their time and be all like shivering and stuff as they're walking.
That's
like,
not even the worst one.
come
Look,
on,
man,
man.
my dog. I love my dog. He's a Cocker Spaniel, 25 pounds. I think the Lord, the fact that he's not that heavy. So when it gets too cold and it's snowing, he does his business. But then when he does his business, he'll just plops it right in the middle of the street, just kind of plops, look back at me, and that's the only one time a year I could say I could know what a kangaroo feels like. Because I got to open up my jacket, pop the little something gun in my jacket, and carry him all the way home.
We're gonna buy you one of those pouches, so when you walk out, all
Yeah,
right, let's roll.
Let's roll out. Let's go.
I'm just gonna hide the whole way home.
Hot pack.
That's true. Now, otherwise, special events, I think at this point, I know we had something on the board, old man RJ, a nice, good sporting event that occurred in our years past on Christmas.
And of course, we can't do Christmas past without starting it off with our famous
Mhm.
Chicago Bulls.
That's
But
facts.
the funny thing is that we didn't have Michael Jordan in this one.
Yeah,
why did I choose it?
Yeah, why did you choose, man? Because when you said about this game, I totally forgot this game even existed back then. Like that. The Christmas Magic in Chicago. So, explain that to me. 1993, man.
All right, so this is a time where the Bulls had to take on Orlando Magic.
Oh, this was right before Michael came back.
Yeah.
The playoff season. Was it a playoff game?
I think it was. It wasn't yet.
Mm.
So this was like building up to the playoffs.
Okay.
It was December 25, I believe, of the year 95?
93.
93. I'm sorry, everybody. Old man. I've had my few drinks. If you can see the soda right
Too
here,
much
it's not just
eggnog.
soda,
Too much
it's
eggnog.
a little bit
Left
of
eggnog.
Jack and Coke on the side.
Yeah.
So, people weren't believing that Pippen could take the team on his own.
Facts. Which is a big argument.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now here you have Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, Tony Kukoc. I forgot who else was part of that team, but here's this team taking on Anthony Hardaway.
Yeah.
I'm slurring my words. And Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq, Big Diesel.
Yeah.
That's right.
So now
when they were young bucks.
Yeah.
Young bucks with energy on their hands.
Mhm.
Facts.
So now, the miracle of it is the fact that Pippen and the Bulls still managed to beat Orlando Magic, a really strong team at that time, with only 2 points.
That's good
to beat them.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's freaking classic right there, because it just goes to show. I think a lot of times, sports fans like us want to sit here and say, Michael couldn't win the championships without Pippen. Pippen couldn't win nothing without Jordan. Vice versa. In a sense, it does make a total sense. But regardless, at the end of the day, Michael was the it factor. He was that it guy that actually closed the games. Pippen could win.
I just think at this point, sorry to interrupt, but I think at this point they just need each other.
Yeah, they really did.
Even if Jordan was here without Pippen, I don't think they would have done the same that they did.
Not as dominant as it could have been. No, I agree. You needed that guy to be. You needed Pippen to be who he was, which is hold down the fort on the defensive side. Hold down the fort defensive side. I'm defensive well too in my hand. I'm all caliber. But at this point, a lot of times you do need a backup guy. You need your number two. And Pippen would always be that number two. Yeah. Jordan's the number one. Pippen's number two. And then, we did what we did when he came and picking out other players from other teams and trading all the good stuff. And they came up with a good oiled machine team. You know what I mean?
Phil Jackson.
That's right. So not bad. Not bad at all. And I think that's one of the highlights for sure. Otherwise, that's the highlight only sports game they're going to put out there, because, I don't see any Bears games that throws out there Christmas.
You know what? At
Christmas.
This point, you know what though? We're a little bit late, but at this point though, there was some Christmas games this week. This weekend. So people will definitely check it out, because the NFL I think is opening up even next weekend for New Year's.
Okay.
They're going to try to open up. I think on New Year's. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think they're trying to open up for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Oh.
So have some football games in between.
Okay.
So just like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Not bad.
And also, to answer your question about why there's no NFL or boxing or anything on this page.
Right.
I thought, I want to explore.
Yeah.
See how we would react to this. If we like it, then probably next year we'll do NFL and
do a couple more stuff for not
add a little bit to it.
Save it for
I just don't remember the NFL ever playing on.
I don't remember.
I know the NBA always plays on Christmas, but I don't remember
a football game playing on the Christmas time frame. Even then, having like a highlight of a football game, because if I'm not mistaken, Christmas always landed like during the week, like a Wednesday, Thursday type of thing,
Friday, Saturday,
right? And then these Saturday, Sunday deals started changing over time frame. So I don't recall any of that nature.
And I think for us to add a football game would have to be during the month of December before Christmas, and then for a New Year thing, we would have to do it after Christmas.
That's true.
AKA playoff time. Okay.
Yes. Now moving along, man, because there's some Chrimaz classic movies that we want to discuss to bring on the board, man, because this one is a truly classic.
It's a classic, man. I watched this like 1,000 times.
Yes, I agree. It is freaking good.
One of the best Christmas movies out there.
Yeah, I totally agree. Jingle all the way, everybody. If you haven't seen it yet, this Chrimaz, please go ahead and do, man. It's a highlight of a movie. It's funny, entertaining. Sinbad, the cast on there is actually.
It's a sick world we live in, man. It's a sick world.
The cast is crazy though. You got John Belushi, who plays like just a small role, but he's in it.
Oh yeah, he plays the crooked Santa. Yeah,
and then Big Show, Mini Me.
Yes.
You also have Phil Hartman, the
Yeah.
late great Phil Hartman's in that movie.
As
That's
you guys see-
Paradise.
Right, as you guys
That's
see
the
there
Paradise.
on the board, man, it's a fantastic team, fantastic. Sinbad, I think the chemistry with Sinbad and Arnold was actually a really secretive, good team. Secretive.
was.
I think they could have done a few more projects together. It probably would have been
man.
nice. It would have been nice.
It would be funny.
Yes,
I mean,
extremely.
I just feel like Sinbad brought out that guy
Yeah.
from Arnold.
Yep.
You know, like the
like the grumpy old,
It's like
grumpy
you two.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Sinbad Arnold.
Yes, yeah, thank you. Yes, I agree with that. I agree
It's a
with you.
sick
on that.
world we live in, man.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
sick
sick
world we're living in, man. So yeah, otherwise the cast was freaking awesome, man. A great hell of a cast that came aboard. And at that too, it's just good movie. I again, like we watched it a million times, it can't get enough
No,
of it.
not at all. And
It's
that's
hilarious.
it's like one of those. I think you have to give it to the director for being able to assemble, be able to carry a movie like this with such great actors, such
Mhm.
great cast. But also, I don't know who the casting director is, but whoever cast them was
Word.
amazing.
Did a
Great.
good job.
Yeah, and the writers.
Yeah, Secret did a good job. Facts. Very
I-
true.
I just feel that at this point, dude, that movie brought out a different side of Arnold, even if it was Sinbad that did it.
True.
But it's like we all knew Arnold as the buff.
Yep. As a Terminator.
Meathead. No. The buff meathead.
Yeah.
Basically like
True in the movies.
the lifting and
Yep.
then the acting, like the Terminator and all that, like the hasta la
You
vista,
remind me
baby.
of that one guy from The Simpsons right now. That one doctor. Dad, I can't go to the sea voyage
Oh,
with
I know what
you.
you're talking about. I can't go on the sea voyage. Father even gets seasick when I'm taking a shower with the cleanliness, but also nauseous. Yeah, I know Professor Frank. That's who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Frank.
So basically, back to what I was saying.
Yes.
It's like we're just used to like Arnold being like that meathead.
Yeah.
Like the lifter,
Mhm.
Mr. Olympia,
Yep.
the big old muscles and everything. And then there's that one scene. It's a wholesome scene.
Mhm.
It's the scene where his son does the whole. Are you seriously checking your pocket watch?
No.
No, I'm talking about him.
Oh, this guy.
Him over here in the
Looking at me,
corner.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing I don't freaking pocket watch. What you talking about?
Go pocket watch because I want to make sure this train's on time.
Because he's over here just trying to like, should I bring it out? Should I not?
Like, figure out
That's
how
what
to
I'm like.
open it.
Is it
That's what I'm
open?
like. Hold on, wait. You trying to bring out your
He's gonna
pocket?
spend this whole time of the show sitting there trying to open up the pocket watch. That's what it's
It's gonna get open at the end of the show to watch.
Yes, exactly.
Back to what I was saying though.
Right.
It's it's like that one wholesome scene, where like the kid goes to the karate tournament and he's not there, so he's trying. And you're a dad,
Yeah.
so you get it.
Yep.
When you miss your kid's event, whatever it is,
Sucks.
and like you have to get home and explain to them what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the kid doesn't want to hear because it's like, no, you said you were gonna be there, you
Be
weren't,
there.
and so now.
Are you good over there, old man? Conductor, you good there?
Doesn't want to open.
You need to put a little bit of, EW or whatever case would be. Put some
all aboard,
olive
all,
oil
the,
with that.
all aboard for Struggle City, USA. So I mean, it's because I see him do one of these. So that's what I was saying though, and it's like when you see Arnold like get the.
You can go ahead, keep going over.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. All right,
He's gonna bring out a hammer and a nail, just
and just sitting there chiseling
finally
away.
open for the love of God's sake, just open, man.
Just open
This
the
would be cool.
No.
Or gonna bring,
I'll just
gonna bring out
the
a.
pocket watch, everybody. Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
bring out a stick of dynamite
I'll just
like
take it
like the Wile E. Coyote.
It didn't work out.
So basically, like I was saying, and then he tries to like bond with his son,
Mm-hmm.
so he gets the belt, and instead of like putting on his waist,
he puts it on his head.
but I feel like the main reason why, because it wasn't gonna fit around his waist, man.
That's the only place it's gonna fit
He
is
might
around
have
his
tried
head.
it during other cuts, like, oh, let me see if I can do it.
You gotta get a bigger
You
belt.
gotta get a bigger
Well,
belt now.
That's what. If you think about it, like he tried it, he was like, no, like trying to like.
It goes like half, not even halfway. It's
It was like
right
a tickle, like a hut. You know what?
No, this is not gonna work. We gotta put it
And he
ahead.
just puts it up here. He goes, whoa! I'm like, did you just seriously say
He did.
whoa?
And he was over there like,
He sounded like that one song. War is it good? Like war. What is it good for?
What's the war good for? Yeah, exactly. No,
And
it
then-
was
and then
hilarious.
after that, he's like, you know what? me and my son, we just had a moment,
That's
a
true.
father-son moment where we were playing. He's talking about Turbo Man.
Mhm.
I'm over here having fun with him, and the wife is like, "Did you get the toy?"
That's crazy. Turbo Man, I think at that point, speaking of Turbo Man, like the fact that they brought that up in the movie, they could have actually used the cartoon series on that. I never why they never capitalized.
I think the one thing they could have done to promote that movie even more,
Mm-hmm.
sell the damn toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the booster and the Turbo Man and whatever.
Like right now, they do sell a Turbo Man doll
And
for
booster.
sure. I think, no, I haven't seen the booster, but for sure, Turbo
okay.
Man.
Yeah. Seriously, I need to find this. This is gonna be funny.
There's a Turbo Man being sold over there, like in the comic book stores or whatnot. And it was actually hitting it big last month in November because they were hyping up, of course, Christmas for the following month, whatnot. And sure enough, there was a bunch of Turbo Man dolls. But I'm over here like, could have done this before, man. Could have had a whole line of toys.
So let me ask then: does Arnold do the voice?
I don't know.
That'd be cool, right? Like,
probably.
And Turbo Man.
It's turbo time. Like,
time.
Jamie.
Oh, it's Jamie, right?
Yeah,
That was Timmy. Never mind. Sorry, but
Timmy.
I've had a few of these already.
He was thinking of so he calls you Scrooge, and he's thinking about
that's why.
Christmas
Timmy,
Carol.
You know, little Timmy. Yeah.
He's over here like, God bless us, everyone.
We're gonna get to that one next year probably.
But yeah, that was. I think that would have been nice for them to headline, and even that cartoon series because they did that with. I kind of equate it to when they did Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story with all those toys. Those never really had an impact for toy lines even prior to that. So the movie is what made them more excited and more marketable. So now you want to do that with this movie with Turbo Man. Why not go that route with the whole toys and the whole headline, whatever storyline they made up for Turbo Man to make it realistic for the kids at that moment within the movie?
Yeah.
Could have capitalized that.
You know what though? But this is like the 90s, so they weren't creative.
That's true.
No,
they weren't as creative.
No. Like now they would have been like, oh, Turbo Man, you know.
Hey, let's capitalize. Let's go, man.
You would have found like something online on TikTok.
Yeah, that too.
Like series is coming up, you know.
Yes.
All over. Like the moment you open up TikTok, boom, right? Series is coming on.
Cartoon series. Or even live action.
I mean, nowadays things hit off pretty hard.
Yes.
I mean, look at Wednesday.
Facts.
Her dances everywhere.
Every single where. I got a TikTok video of her dancing some merengue or whatever music and stuff like that, and they have it going down pretty well.
You know that she was actually sick during that.
Yeah, she was not good.
They just came out with it. She was actually starting to feel signs of COVID.
Yeah,
during that scene.
And even then, she wasn't like a choreograph. She lied to the studio saying that she actually knew how to choreograph her own moves and stuff like that, and she just came up for whatever, did her own little thing.
And
so
it became the most popular thing going on.
Exactly.
For the rest of the year, literally.
Yeah, pretty much. You're gonna hear that a lot. So
I'm gonna see a lot of Wednesday cosplays when I go to Comic-Con.
I'm pretty sure you will. Yeah. You'll see a lot of Wednesday. I think this year for sure, it's gonna be a lot of Wednesday, a lot of Batman, a lot of who else? Green Ranger, White Ranger stuff,
Red
Ranger, Zeos and stuff like that. Trying to make up different things.
Even the ninja ones that they did.
The ninja outfits, yeah, for sure. I would
love to wear the ninja outfit.
I ain't gonna lie, me too. Yeah. I want to try the ninja outfit.
I'll probably go with if you go green, I'll go red.
I'll go white. Man, what you mean?
Oh yeah. I'll go. Yeah, you go white, I'll go red. Sorry.
Well.
Oh yeah, that'll be something. That'll be something to do at this point.
Bless you.
Good. Salud.
Yeah, it's just a coke out of my throat.
What?
What? It's a Christmas special.
It's a PG show, man.
Yes, man. No, say something like that kind of comment, man.
Want the wrong thing.
The Ron.
So it went down the wrong tube. Is that what you're trying to say?
What you meant to say is wrong through the tube, my friend.
Tube, yeah.
There you go. Now, fun facts, old man. What are the fun facts on there?
All right. So, first fun fact first question I got to ask you. Are we going to promote the barbershop before we do it?
Yeah, man. We still haven't hit the half-hour mark.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's because, I've been drinking a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Okay, first fact. Yeah, sure. Producer Chris Columbus wanted Joe Pesci of, Mafia movie fame and Home Alone fame. He wanted him to play the part of Myron. But he was too short at 5'3" to play the role, so it was actually for Sinbad.
How tall is Sinbad?
Sinbad's like a 6. If he's the same height, he's the same height as Arnold, if not a little taller. Mm-hmm. Based on how they did that picture right over here, like he's a little tad bit taller than Arnold. They're just standing back to back, front to back type of thing. So it has to be like 6 something, because Arnold is for sure, I think, like 6'5". If I'm not mistaken, or 6'2", 6'3"?
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, something like
He
that.
was like almost as tall as Triple H when they were like head to head.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's
But
true.
yeah, go please look up the facts. I'm like, I
Arnold
don't think Sinbad is
Schwarzenegger.
6.
But continue on with the fun facts, man.
All right, so the second one, Tim Allen and Robin Williams were both considered for the role of Howard Langston, which went to Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, not at all. I wouldn't.
So like I could see Robin because Robin, he has his arsenal of just everything.
Yeah.
And he can just adapt to whatever role. By the way, may he rest in paradise. Continue.
Facts.
But at this point though, like this needed like a macho, like a tough guy, like a beef guy, like a meathead.
Because of a lot of things that happen, especially the fight with the Big Show. Can you imagine
Fight with-
Robin Williams getting into it?
Wait. So the role was gonna go to them for being Arnold's role?
Yeah.
So originally,
No
they
way.
wanted them,
Yeah.
even though apparently the movie was cast to Arnold, but
yeah.
they were in talks with either Robin or Tim also. That's what I found out.
Oh wow.
And I mean, at this point though, Robin is
would've-
short.
Yeah. yeah.
That's the one thing.
Agreed.
Like, so you're gonna have to put in like a Bronco, like a Bronco.
Mhm.
No, not Nagurski. I forgot the other guy's name.
Who's?
The other bodybuilder. He's like a 5'2", 5'3" bodybuilder.
You're talking about the one that played the Hulk?
Yeah,
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno.
yeah, him.
Lou Ferrigno.
Thank you.
Lou
I appreciate
Ferrigno.
it. Lou Ferrigno, yeah, him. Basically, like you had to make Robin that in how much time?
Yeah, right. No,
Mhm.
that wouldn't have
No.
worked. Wouldn't have worked at all. I
would've
think it
worked
played
if It
well.
would have been Robin Williams versus Joe Pesci, height wise and all that.
Mhm.
So that's why. Okay, let's
Yeah.
give Joe Pesci the Sinbad role.
Right.
Okay.
But then at this point now you're gonna face
Robin.
Big Show versus Robin.
You got to change Big Show to probably the Macho Man. Ooh yeah, I'm gonna. Crush
Nah, you know what? Or you could do even
crush
do,
your bones,
or you could
buddy.
do Hogan, because
Oh,
Hogan was still young during this time. He was still kind of
true.
jacked.
True.
Oh yeah, Hogan would have been a good.
And
Because
he's
the
not that
Giant
much-
got this role when he was at WCW, not in WWF at this
No,
time.
not at all.
Yeah, no.
So-
And I
this is
think
WCW.
Hogan was already
Yeah.
in WCW too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Who?
Hogan was already in
Oh, yeah.
WCW.
Definitely.
So,
So, yeah.
you could have gone either way.
Could have.
You know what I thought is the fact that he never took off his beard.
Yeah.
So like during
yeah,
the whole
that's
fight,
true.
all he just did was just take off the jacket, only
Yep.
like pop the suspenders. But dude, that man was ripped.
He was
And
pretty
his
jacked
20
at that
like,
time.
20s,
Yes.
man, that man was huge.
Yeah, he was pretty solid. Freaking humongous, tall of a dude at that time.
Tall
Over here.
but just buff, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you really don't see much fat. He's just like, all right, man. Like
That's the basketball in him because he was playing basketball right before he jumped into WWE. He was playing.
And
He was pretty solid there at that time
Yeah.
too. But yeah, 6'2" was Arnold. Look, speaking of going back to the time frame, he's 6'2",
oh,
6'2",
my height.
how
Yep.
tall is Sinbad?
and Sinbad is. Oh, I didn't see that there. Why don't you guys let me know?
That's the one I wanted you to check.
Oh, I thought you meant to check.
No, I wanted you to check Sinbad.
Yeah.
Sinbad height. Let's see. Sinbad height.
This man over here.
Next.
Seven-
Well,
seven-
why you keep
6'4".
going? I mean, 6'4".
Sinbad-
6'4".
Why does he look shorter than in that picture?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Remember,
He's
behind
only
them.
yeah, he's behind him, so he's only like just a couple inches, and based
no.
how
Even
the thing
even
is.
like when they're like side to side in the bar scene, like he don't look much.
much taller or much
Yeah.
bigger than him at
Oh,
all.
That
Probably-
2 inches makes a
Gotcha.
difference.
Yeah, that too.
And that's why it looks like if you look at it, like even they're like when they're in front of each other, like anytime that they're close to each other, Sinbad looks a whole heck like of a lot shorter than Arnold.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's,
And,
I like it. It's
okay.
it's entertaining, but that's I wouldn't have done that though. I would have
No,
went that route with
I-
Riot Williams and the whole thing.
No,
with
Joe Pesci, no,
yeah,
no,
and
because
even
I
Tim
think
Allen.
the way it rolled perfectly was that I feel this is a good dynamic duo of Arnold and Sinbad, as SG3 just mentioned a while
Yeah.
ago. I think this was an Arnold movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
An Arnold movie, it's like it's not like you said, it's a meathead like type of thing in this one, but the comedy that goes with it because the surrounding cast that plays well with everybody makes it even better.
And
I think it
even-
kind of highlights the whole thing about that.
And I don't see, I would have never seen Robin Williams duck the living crap out of a
No,
ranger.
no, not at all.
It would have ran into something and like, like he would have played that off.
Facts. Or even the whole comedy between the police officer and Arnold throughout the whole movie too.
Yeah.
Like he was getting caught and getting in trouble, burning his hands with the coffee,
Yeah.
getting the bomb exploded in front of him and all that good stuff. Like, who was the bomb? Like, oh, this sick world we're living in.
Sick world. That's why I said sick world. Man.
All right, so here's another thing. And then this movie is actually, from what I read, is based off of the 1980s thing that happened where the Cabbage Patch Kids were released in 1980s.
Oh yeah,
God.
And
yes.
it was a frenzy
the
about them.
frenzy. Facts.
I'm surprised
That's
that they
true.
hit it bigger than Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, no lie. That is the
Oh,
crazy.
you know what though? I could see it though because Raggedy Ann was basically like a sock monkey.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to anybody, but Raggedy Ann was like a sock monkey.
Yep.
And so if you think about it, the Cabbage Patch Kids were that first toy
Mm-hmm.
that were like, of course, they're babies.
Yep.
So for like little girls, I mean, you have 3 daughters yourself.
Facts. Jeez,
And you know that they like to be like this is my daughter, this is like my whatever,
This is my baby.
this is my baby, you know, whatever. And it's just
Mm.
like the fact that whoever invented the Cabbage Patch Kids is
Ugly. I'm sorry, I don't like the Cabbage Patch dolls. I never liked them. And when I used to work at Toys R Us back then, those damn things we used to sell like crazy. These people would come in just to collect them, not to buy it for the little kids, but for collectibles.
You
and they
remember
go
Beanie Babies? That's the same thing.
Yeah, that too. I remember me. Thea would sit there and take us to the Alex. Well, like when I was with Alex the barber. Shout out. We're about to shout him out in a few minutes. But what's it called? We would go. I'll sleep over the weekend, and when the Beanie Babies was hitting pretty hit at that time frame, we would go to Sell Mile Fair, get a bunch of different ones, buy and sell different ones, trade and all that good stuff. I mean, Thea would walk away with some money.
It was like Pokemon cards,
Yep.
man.
Facts. And then even at that, she would have like a stash in her drawer where her dresser drawer was. There's at least she had like two drawers just stuffed with just nothing but Beanie Babies in the packaged with the little what's it called, the
Little
tags that they
tag.
had in there, all plasticed up and everything sealed. And I'm like,
Does
man,
she still have them? Because I think those things are worth a lot of money.
those were the
now.
ones now. Yes, like a
Yeah.
couple years ago, no, it hit a downfall, but lately
Yeah.
it's been coming back up again. So yeah, that's the crazy part with these goddamn toys. They hold a frenzy. They get so worth money for a good minute, and then they die just for a little while.
It's kind of like it reminds me of Mew. For a while, there used to be a Mew toy. You know, they used to have a Mew doll,
That's right.
and that was sold out everywhere, kind of like Tickle Me Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can't find it nowhere.
That's true. Oh man, it even Tickle Me Elmo. God
Oh.
dang, I hated that toy. I hate selling that at Toys R Us. These parents, I'm sorry, man, but back then,
Swish
parents,
the hand to entertain the baby.
yeah, I was never really like a parent person at that time frame. But when I was working at Toys R Us,
I mean,
because-
early 20s.
oh,
like
exactly.
late
But
teens,
they used
so
to
yeah.
aggravate the bejesus out of me. They would come in. It's Tuesday. Shipment's not in yet. Well, shipment comes in tomorrow. They'll come in bright early morning. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? No, we didn't get it. Then they'll come in Thursday. Did you get it? Did you get it? No, we didn't get it. Then they'll come in Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By Monday, man, I thought you guys was get it and everything like this. Like, listen, we didn't get it. That's it. Either you wait or come back. What you want to do? But yeah, it was these. Oh god, these parents are crazy. And I remember we got a big stash. We put it right in the front, where I think it's like right in the middle of the aisles. It's like all bulked up, stacked up high, and they just went away within the half hour of the store opening.
I think it was like those people, like the minute you open the door, everybody rushed in. It's
Yes,
the most
yes.
wonderful time.
And he's just like,
No, that was more like that. That's how I felt. More like running away. Like, no, you're sitting there just running, like the hand just like going like this, and you're like trying to run and like get away from the catcher.
Get away,
Yes.
get away
For real.
from me.
Oh
Like,
my
I'm
god.
just a shipping guy. Get off me.
I'm just the guy that says hello.
I'm not gonna lie, but back then we used to get, if there were some extra packages that they had time, I think they had like reserves and whatnot. We would grab them from the top in the storeroom and just drop them by accident. No, oops. It was depending on how the parents' attitude was. Either I'm gonna take care of this real nicely or bring it up to you in the front, or my hands are a little Butterfinger like, and I drop the toy.
You
And
remind me of
see what happens.
the one dude who plays Gomez right now in Iron's Family, where he came out in the movie called Waiting,
Yeah.
and he grabs the food and he's mad because remember that part, right? Oh, silly Yomi. Oh, I have Butterfingers. He just dipstick onto the floor. He's like, oh,
Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Just drop it on the floor. Wow, this looks expensive. Yes, it really is. Oh man.
But you know what though?
Hope we got a warranty.
Listen, from all of us working for mostly me and you working retail.
Yeah.
And
I
Zach
work
the
retail.
Zach the Mac working retail. Did you ever have to work on the front door with the
You
customer
used to work
service?
at
Yes,
retail.
I worked right inside.
Oh yeah, he did.
Because I was
That's
on
true.
my way to lunch on Special Day Friday. I was on my way to lunch on that Friday.
You mean Black Friday?
Yes, I just don't know if I can say it or not. Everything's gone crazy. So I was on my way. to take lunch. I'm old, man.
Way to stay clear there. Way to make sure you're safe. That's good. Okay, I got
So
you.
as I'm
Cut
walking
out to
toward
that.
lunch,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I just see my manager go, John, come with me. I'm like,
Huh?
okay. So I'm following my manager. He's like, whoosh. I just see a knife out of nowhere rip through the plastic, open the plastic up, and families were just like, you.
The hell?
John, pick up the pallet. Okay. I took the pallet, came back. John, follow me again. And all I saw was just knife, plastic, pallet, knife, plastic, pallet. They looked at me like, where were you heading? To lunch.
Trying to go eat, man.
Like 2 hours ago, I was going to lunch. Oh, then go have your lunch, man.
That's just
Well,
freaking-
yeah, I mean, might as well. Dude, I worked in cell phones. I worked at Verizon. I worked at third-party retail for Verizon.
Mhm.
iPhones. And yet I have an iPhone, but iPhones.
Yeah.
iPhone releases.
Yes.
The nightmare of upon nightmares because you know when you order one, when it was coming in.
Facts.
And so you still have parents. Do you guys by any chance have one, kind of sitting along that
In the
people-
back. In the
that,
back.
that
Yes,
no,
in the-
y'all have one that the fact that people didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Y'all got one the fact that someone just returned because they didn't like the color.
They like
Y'all have one of them. Like, bro.
No.
Let me ask you a question. When did you try to order one? Well, I tried to get one for the last week.
Mhm.
So when we warned you, because I remember your face, we had a conversation. I told you may want to pre-order this phone
Yep.
because the line's going to be through the roof, like throughout the doors and everything.
Facts around the corner.
Oh man, you know what though? It's like I thought y'all were gonna still have some because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And so I'm calling every single store we have, and the first thing that a lot of people are still like doing when they answer the phone is,
They're laughing.
ha!
Yeah, exactly. Laughing.
So they're just like, when can we order one? And they're doing this in December.
Yep.
The next available one for this color, and this one, the iPhone finally came out with like multiple colors of
Right,
the
right.
stinking phone.
Right.
So the gold, the silver, the black, all of them.
Right.
Multiple NWOs,
Yeah.
Literally,
correct.
one multiple, two sweets.
Yes.
So then I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this color will come in this. And then because it came out with more gigabytes,
Mm-hmm.
it's like this amount of gigabytes, but this color comes in this.
Facts.
This one comes this.
Like, it was like
this one
30, 50. They kind of go up in those increments and
it
whatnot.
was 32, 64, 128.
Uh-huh.
So then everyone's like, what about a 64? Comes in January.
Yeah.
I need it for Christmas. What do you want me to
Well,
do?
yeah, that's another thing too. Like the fact that they gotta say that, man. But I need it. But I need it before. I need it for Christmas.
So what do you want me to do?
I'm sorry, man. You think I'm a wizard? I'm gonna wave my little wand and say you will have it now. Here, actually, yeah. Like, what the
Like,
hell do I look
don't
like?
have it-
Tinkerbell?
I don't have a yellow brick road.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
I don't have a yellow brick road behind me, homie. I cannot.
I can't
cannot-
assist you there, man. The freaking computer says it'll be here in January. So, do you want it? Yes or no? That's the simple question. It's a yes or no. I don't need no complaint in the middle.
And the first thing they will say, what about the other color? End of December. But I need it by Christmas. Again,
Ooh.
I cannot help you with that.
Yeah.
What about the other color? This color comes in the 26th. That's after Christmas. I need it before Christmas.
Just like the Jesus.
And I literally just,
I'm done.
This is what I would sometimes do because I wasn't on commission at this point. I would look at my coworker and I'm like, look, dude, you are the one that gets paid. I don't have patience for this person. Please switch.
Yeah. Can you talk to this person? Obviously, this person don't understand. It's not gonna be here before Christmas.
And they'll sit there and say, but I need it. I'm like, and I need you to understand, I can't make miracles happen.
Yeah.
It says either on or before.
Correct.
But there ain't nothing I could do before that.
No, I ain't gonna bring it in before that.
And then they would sit there and say,
go to the store, go pick it up myself, and drive all my happy butt all the way back over here to come deliver to you in my hand.
This is what they would say to me. They'll sit there and say, so wait a minute. What about if I get somebody else's?
What the hell do you mean by someone else's?
This literally, dude, this is what people would say to me. No lie, no feel, like no smile, nothing. Like they were 100% like, so what about if I come in and I get a gold one, 64 gig, and then I get here before someone else gets here and I buy theirs?
What?
Dead serious, bro. I can't make this up if I wanted to. I will buy theirs, and then when mine comes in, they could have mine. You have to understand, when we do a pre-order, it's locked to their number. We have to unlock it. So you can do it then. No, I cannot, and I will not do it because I'm not going to lose my job for you.
For you, man. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, man.
Especially because the phone's been out since September.
It's just another thing, too. Like, get out of my face before I bust you in your head. Are you stupid? Or are you stupid, dumb, simple, slow? Which one is it, man? Go out of my face.
The worst part about it, to this day, it still happens.
Yeah, that's true, man. That gets on my nerves now. All right, we hit the half hour mark there. Oh man,
Oh,
now
so it is
yes,
that time.
that is that time.
Came out. But yeah. It is.
Hey man, give me this to watch you fool. I'll tell you how to use these dang old things. What are you? Yes, it is that time, man. There, fool.
Yeah.
It's you push the button on the top, then it pops it open, and then you got it good. What the
I
hell?
had a few more of these. Thank
Yeah,
you very
look,
much.
see, okay, again, this is a show and tell. So the top button here and there, you click it down and look at that. That's all you gotta do, man. This is the old man, the whole show at the beginning. He's over here like shaking his stuff, like which way, trying to open it from the side and all that good stuff.
Because of the doiby
Yeah.
that he has on his head.
Yes.
He reminds me of Carly from the Three Stooges. He's over here because you know how Curly sometimes does things like inanimately.
Okay,
Why is it
So
open?
it's that time, old man.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, you got it now.
It's time to promote
There you go.
Alex's barbershop.
All right,
Finally
everybody.
got it.
As you look to the screen over there, remember to tune in over there at Booksy. Google it. Go on there. Search up Alex Garcia at Dynasty Barbershop in Antioch. Hell of a place. We just had our ReJect friendship party a little while ago. Went well.
It's fantastic.
Went well.
We
We had
did
a fun
White
night.
Elephant, you know.
Yes, White Elephant. Got my gift stolen. Damn it, Danny. Danny, do it. You did it. You did it. You stole my gift. That was supposed to be my Chicago Bears mug. I had a little shot glass up in there too. I got a little with that gift. That was supposed to be mine. But anyways, whatever. Fine. It's all
You know
good. It's all good. It's all good.
Are you the one that went home with a Pokemon
No, I went.
sandwich maker?
I went.
No, not at all. I had a badass Mankind box that came with I don't know what, but it had Mankind on it. And a Dragon Ball thing, a cup. Remember that, Lito? I don't know who came out with the rules and since Lito hasn't stole yet, but everyone stole from him and he opened every damn gift on the damn floor. That he'll take from somebody. Oh, just go and take John's gift. Yeah.
That's so true, though, man. That's so true. You went home with the Pokemon sandwich maker.
I'm gonna get that to somebody. I don't know who, but somebody with kids probably.
It's gonna be like, oh, you ever seen that movie Old School? Will Ferrell hands over the thing and says, "Get back." He's like, "We gave this to you for your wedding." Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
got this from the White Elephant, John.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's a wonderful gift. It's a wonderful gift.
Thank you, man.
Actually, you know the best part about it was,
Oh,
so I got me a little Dragon Ball Z, like basic collector's box.
Yeah.
Has a planner, has a coaster, has
Yeah.
a cup, has a pin, and it has crew socks.
Oh yeah.
And I know that there was a lot of people that were looking at that. So when
Yeah.
they were come by, I would like kind of hide it just to show the planner.
Yeah.
That way they wouldn't see like everything in the box. And I'm like, yep, all it has is the planner, guys.
There you go. That's right. Well, looky here.
Look
Zach
at
the
it,
Man.
look at it.
Halfway through our Christmas special show, it is time for you to be on board, my man. When you get situated, come on through. You can have a seat at your chair.
He's gonna fix his hair because he's been with Santa
I
Claus.
know, man. He was in the sleigh part and everything like that.
What's up, gangsters?
What's up? What's up? What's up, Zach the Mac?
What's going on?
You know,
man?
so
we
you
just
have the
finished.
Ghost of Christmas past over here. You got the Ghost of Christmas future right there, you know?
I'll
Right.
take that. I'll take that.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
what's the Christmas present. Him
We
because I
just
was
did,
telling him.
we just did the
Tell him.
promotion for Andy for the barbershop. So.
Andy, were you going to call him Andy?
No, for the so you got me all discombobulated, man. The thing, yo, never forget you. Anyways, continue with the fun facts. On to the next one.
All right,
That's
so
Okay, here we go.
just to be sure, I know.
You're on
Okay,
number
so
C.
there's a guy on letter C, not number.
Oh yeah, let us see.
Yeah. So, did you know that the city was actually sued by a guy named Brian Wester, a Detroit high school biology teacher, for stealing the 1994 script that he gave to them? The actual, which was called "Could This Be Christmas?"
What?
Yeah, believe it or not. So he gave them a script in 1994, and they were like, "Oh, let's look at it, okay?" And boom, we don't want your movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he went on to win $1.5 million.
That's crazy.
But the
doll hair.
crazy
Right.
part is it was reversed when the studio said, you know what? Yeah, you did give us a script in 1984, but we had purchased a different script before yours way back in the day. So please pay us back our money.
That's
By
so he
that-
had to end up paying it back.
At that
think
point,
they
I know
did.
that man was like, yo,
Yeah, he didn't have nothing. He's still probably making payments on it right now. Like, look, man, I think I'm about 500,000 still left over to my payment and stuff like that. But I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, he ended up
That's
because
crazy.
they
Wow.
appealed it and they won the appeal
Yeah.
because they said that the script that they got was way before he submitted his.
Gotcha.
Mm.
All right. No, that's
Poor
wild.
Brian.
Yeah, poor dude. Poor dude.
And
Poor
now
dude.
letter D.
Yeah. Now letter D. And after
It's
letter D,
all,
I want to hear Zach the Max work specials when during Christmas season. One of the worst stories is we're sharing our stories
Okay.
working at retail
Oh
during holiday season.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
that
idiots,
got the
you know
whole
what I mean?
bunch.
Okay,
So
mess
we're
with those.
gonna
We
get
don't mess
your,
with
I want to get your intake too as well because
So-
we shared our stories.
Okay.
But go ahead with that.
Okay.
Continue on.
Did y'all know there's an after credit thing?
I did
In the
not
movie?
actually. Yes,
No.
you mentioned that. I said, hell no, I did not know.
And I still gotta check it out because
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
At
Continue.
the end of the movie, there's an after credit scene where his wife comes up to him and says, "So, what did you get me for Christmas?"
No way.
Yeah. So that was supposed to set up a sequel of Arnold trying to get her a gift. So imagine Sinbad getting out of jail to go get a gift for his wife now too. So back to the bomb all over again in the prison. Like this one doesn't have a bomb, but here. Boom.
sick world.
The sick world we're living in. Sick world, man.
I mean, at this point nowadays, they could make a 2022 remake, and Arnold could give his wife a star. That's what most people do. A song,
Yeah, that's it.
something.
That is
Mhm.
true. That's true. That's
Kind
true.
of. It would be like a mini movie.
Sadly,
Yeah.
they made a sequel, but the sequel didn't go far. It had Santino Marella and
Yeah,
some comedian guy. I forgot his name.
I
did?
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that
they
sequel.
did. They
I didn't
did.
even know that.
Yeah, they did
Oh.
a sequel with Get Her Done guy. I think it
Yeah.
was right. That's the guy.
Go
Yeah.
on,
Yeah,
man.
it was really weird. I don't know. Yeah, it was one of those old
didn't
school.
live up
Get her
to-
done.
yeah,
Get her
I-
done, dude.
Larry the
It's
Cable
one of
Guy.
those-
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy. There you go. Get her done. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah,
All right,
that's
so
wild.
Zach, what's your
Yeah, what's your
story?
Christmas story, man? Share the craziest. I
Well,
shared.
then look at me.
I
finished
shared
half
my-
my Jack and Coke.
I felt
I shared my
stressed.
issues over there.
I felt stressed with my story. So go ahead,
Yes.
give out yours.
Gotcha. Retail Christmas. Let me think here. I did a lot of retail jobs. So probably one of the craziest I worked was a Black Friday in the mall, Gurney Mills Mall.
Mm-hmm.
I was working at Macy's, and if I'm not mistaken,
Why did you do that to yourself?
Why you
well,
tell me?
well,
I could've
actually, what
stayed
happened
on
was I was
Elizabeth
working.
once in a while.
That's true. You could have. I was working in a sunglass hut. It's a sunglass hut inside of
Good
Macy's.
after credit scene.
So I mean, it's technically
Just
with
thought.
company with Macy's, not for Macy's. We didn't have to wear like Macy's get up
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So the point is, we were right. Where the sunglass hut was located, we're located on the strip of where all the women are for the makeup department.
Right.
And it just so happens that Christmas, what's it called?
Crazy as people.
Not my makeup skills, ladies. I don't know what it's called here. Is it MAC? I think it is MAC.
Yeah,
the
MAC.
stand, the MAC, the stand.
Yep.
That opened up in Macy's that Christmas.
Oh,
That was pretty
sheesh.
hectic. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, because I think it
Um,
was open. I think that one wasn't open at the Gurney one. That was open at the
Yeah.
Libertyville one for
It
sure.
was only
Yeah.
in the Libertyville
Yep.
Macy's. So this year I worked at that Macy's. Well, this was
That was the first year.
2016, maybe.
Yeah.
2016, maybe. But yeah, and we were like two kiosks down
Mhm.
from where the Mac department was. So like the line, when I say was inside the door all the way to the outside parking lot, and then from inside it was like because they had two lines. So one's going out the door, and then the other one's going all the way past
The
the
mall.
kiosks by where I stand,
Uh huh.
almost going into the middle of Macy's.
That's crazy.
And that was just hectic. It was a lot going on. Like the girls are like, "Hey, can you come over here to the Mac counter?" And I'm like, "Dude, I felt like
I don't know
I was
nothing.
like, I don't know, do my hands. I don't know if you want me to put makeup on you. I don't know how this works. I don't even know what this little thing is." She's
Hey,
like, "Can
man.
you just like test the eyeliner out?" And I was like, "No,
No.
I was like, no, I can't."
I would have stabbed my own eye.
Yeah,
Outside
you
your
know what I'm
eye.
saying?
Now look, man.
There's a lot of questions I didn't know the answer to, and I was like, "I can help you guys out with
Can you-
sunglasses."
Can you
Like,
tell me what color best suits me for my foundation?
Exactly. Like,
Hold on, wait. Foundation for like a house? Like,
you mean like a backdrop? You mean like like anything like that? So that was just, and then on top of it being the Black Friday sales,
Right.
On top of everyone being, Christmas shopping and
Right.
trying to get deals on top of everything, it was hectic, man. That was
All I
one of
gotta
the
say is
most.
we probably all can attest to this.
Facts.
What is it with makeup companies coming up with some of the craziest colors?
Oh, not only the colors,
And
but
like the
names.
diehard fans know it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what are you speaking? of?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
I'll tell
the
you
names
right now,
of it
my
too.
wife be sitting there talking about all that stuff, and it gets me crazy. I'll be sitting here, I don't know. I'm surprised
It's just
flicks in my brain.
it's like the colors, the names,
Yeah.
they got little palettes things.
Why
where
is
it's
there so
like-
many of it?
It's
I
just
really don't know.
And I'm like, babe, all of them, like this whole row looks the exact same. She's like,
That-
but they're not. And I'm
That's
like,
but they
babe,
do,
but
but they
are,
look
though.
exactly the same.
But they are.
It's
though.
it's a pencil that's black. It's a pencil that's black pencil, and
no,
it can
it's
and you
because
color your
one
eyes.
is one is black and one is black too.
Exactly. Point two, black 0.20 type.
But then the other one doesn't, the chip, the wood that's inside of there, when it go, you put on your skin, it doesn't chip off like it's supposed to, or it stays.
Let me show you, and they'll take one that put like this, and
Yeah.
and then they'll put two like, doesn't it look different? And you're
No,
like,
it looks the freaking same to me, man. It's two black
like,
lines.
This one fits better on my skin. You're like,
No.
no.
They're just like, okay,
Sorry.
cool. You know what, dude? The thing is, when you try to do it online, y'all ever try to do like make a shopping online?
Try,
So me-
but
me-
that's stupid. I'm
so
sorry,
me
but
and my
the
ex-
stressful thing in my
so
life.
Me and my ex,
Stressful
when
thing
we
in my
have to
life
do
ever.
shopping online for the makeup,
Yeah.
I'll be like, honey, here, give me your hand.
Right? Let me see.
Does this go? She'll be like, hold on, how could I tell better? I'm like, you know what? Here, I'll put up the computer screen. I had a MacBook out, put the computer screen out, to put it right by her, and I'm like, look, I'm gonna take a picture of you with like this, and let me know if this
It sounds
fits.
aggressive, but this reminds me of a Married with Children episode where a lady comes up and she's like, "This shade of blue is not the one I'm looking for." And I was like, "Okay, let me make a proposition with you. I'll stand you in front of a mirror and
And we'll just kind
No,
of
finish it off this. When you see the color blue you're looking for, you yell moo and they'll stop. I know I hate
That's
to
horrible.
sound like that, but that was one of the jokes that used to crack me up all the time. Like, oh,
Don't worry, ladies.
Yeah.
We still love you at the ReJect Rundown.
I'm not
Yeah,
evil.
we do.
Just
We
pick
love
your
you.
makeup,
I'm
make
old,
it quick.
but
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
It's complicated, man. It's stressful, and it's stressful for us, man, to sit here and try to buy y'all gifts because, man, we're damned if we buy
Listen.
the right one, and we're damned if we didn't buy nothing at
listen,
all.
Exactly.
Listen, at this point, my best friends have become just flat out asking, "What do you want?" And secondly,
Yep.
gift cards.
Yes.
actually, I've been smart with
Gift
not
receipts,
me.
definitely.
My brother's wife, Melissa and Arturo, my brother and his wife,
Mhm.
they do Secret Santa in their family.
Yeah.
The smart thing about them is that they do a group chat with everybody.
Yeah.
In this group chat, they write down what they want,
Mhm.
the exact thing, how, I want this, I want that. This is the exact, perfume bottle I want.
Yeah.
And so everybody's putting up their thing, I'm putting out what I want.
Right.
I want a cookie house. But that's pretty much it.
Like a
I
chocolate
want
chip cookie?
like a gingerbread thing. I never made one in my whole life.
No.
I could imagine this man with like a pair of onesies.
Dude, my other thing is, why the hell would you want one? Your big old hands over here gonna break the house before you even finish making it, man.
Yeah,
You
I'm
never
just
know,
trying to-
man.
I guess this is
Yeah.
what I see the most right now happening. Just sitting there, like you sitting there modeling the whole thing, and you're sitting here like this, like, and then everything
Actually, you know
everything
what?
just asks, you know
Hey,
what?
you know what?
Start eating it all.
You know what? You know what?
Tony said no.
You know what?
I'll just take a picture and be like, "This is a Christmas house, but the Incredible Hulk attacked it."
Hold on, wait. You know what it reminds me of? Y'all ever seen that one Simpsons episode where Lisa is living like a double life when she's a college student and a second grade student at the same time, and she builds like this one iconic bridge, falls asleep on top of the bridge, and just collapses and just looks destroyed,
Uh-uh.
but she still gets a good grade.
But
He's gonna be like, it looks great, and when you look at it, it's like, no,
no, it didn't go so well.
But
There you
listen,
go.
listen. That's one thing I do with my ex is that I will flat out just like, hey, what exactly do you want?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, I don't know. Then you know what? You let me know what you want. And sometimes it's nice, gentlemen. Listen to this.
Mhm.
When you add something that she loves or that you love, because that'll be sometimes something like trying to be like the romantic guy. Like I get her what she wanted. She wanted a bottle of like perfume. I get her that bottle, but then I would also add like a nice like little stuffed animal, like one of my
teddy bear.
Pokemon, that I love, or like a chocolate or flowers.
Right.
Because then it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
We can maximize. Be
But
good
yeah,
to go.
you can put your
on
own little
top
spin
of
on
it, you put your own spin on it, but
yeah.
it's like you're still getting her what she wants, but now you're like making it quote unquote romantic.
That's
Yeah,
true.
definitely.
That's
Agreed on that.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
peep game, y'all. Peep game.
Yeah. Now, speaking on the movie, continue on moving on with the movie though. If it had a reboot, would it be successful? Let's put it that way.
They did have a reboot, and it wasn't successful.
Oh, really?
It was actually like a sequel. But if they had a reboot, you would need the right.
Like revamped everything from scratch.
I'm sitting over here thinking who would
You had
play
to
Arnold's
change.
role. Like,
I would have to we were to go with that.
Jason Momoa.
I got
Ooh,
John
okay.
Cena.
You got John Cena?
Okay, I can see John Cena.
Okay.
That's a little
Yeah,
cheesy.
You said it
Yeah.
wrong. It's John Cena.
John Cena.
But how are we gonna be able to see him? I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know.
I'm just
That's-
kidding.
I like that.
I see you.
I
see
you, sir. Okay.
I like that.
When me and the kid started talking about this, he brought up Hemsworth and I brought up The Rock.
Mm.
But that was last year. Now, after seeing
That's
Cena
true.
and Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, I'm like, Cena has the comedic chops
Yeah.
for a movie like this.
That's true.
Or-
That's what I said, or even Jason Momoa, man.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
or
know
even
if-
Dave Bautista, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Dave Bautista would be pretty good.
You know what? You could put Dave Bautista as Sinbad
Oh, yeah.
I can
because
see that more
he
Sinbad,
has like
yeah.
that more like the wacky kind of personality.
And it's like
True.
still kind of intimidating, but like not like he's trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could see that more so. The
Cena and
Yeah.
Bautista in the same movie together.
That'd be
Oh, wow.
interesting. Yeah.
It would be funny though if you see Batista saying, "You cannot see me as I'm about to eat this chip because I learned how to like control my movements to the point where you cannot see me." And Cena's looking at him like, "I can see you about to eat a chip."
How long have you been there for? An hour.
I'm about to sink into that company. Get me that Turbo Man toy. You're getting, and no one's gonna see me.
No one's gonna see
How?
me.
Watch. I'm just gonna stand right here. And
just-
eat this chip.
Walk
I
slowly.
can
And
still
then,
see you.
and then so he's a crunchy ass chip just in there. He'd see and hear you, man.
Okay,
Right.
so I guess
Right.
establishing the director would be James Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Otherwise, would you change it? Would you change the storyline be different at this time or now? I think
Probably
so.
You would have to, because you can't go with.
Can't go to the
Turbo
stores no
Man.
more.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. Well, you could probably go with Turbo Man, but you probably can't do this whole thing of going to the grocery store, going to the toy store.
no more, because there is not a toy store anymore.
Hold on, wait a minute.
There's
wait a
still
minute
some.
now. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Macy's is
I
bringing
was
back
just
Toys
gonna
R
say,
Us.
since we're on the
No,
subject of
wait.
Macy's, they got a Toys R Us inside now.
Yeah.
They do. And
Can
Macy's is
y'all
a pretty big
imagine the
store.
mayhem that's going to be happening in Toys R Us? Like John Cena versus it.
Yes.
They just bring out
I'm
some
excited.
clothes and just slap each other with
Yeah,
it.
I get
that's
that.
true.
Take
Macy's
these,
is-
take these pantuflas.
right. And Macy's is a big store, man. They got everything in there. So
I think they can. I think they can redo that scene with the little bouncy balls that they have in order to, if you get the
Mhm.
right color ball, you actually get the Turbo Man doll. I can see that scene being done. I can see the whole cop thing. I think the police officer would be also a good mix into that too as well.
Who would
Yeah,
be
man.
a good actor? Like probably just a regular comedian for the police officer.
I would probably get.
Kevin Hart.
Oh
Yeah, Kevin Hart, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could see that. Yeah.
You know what? Because he's not intimidating.
No, he's not.
But yeah, he's going to just say some stuff. They're going to be like, hold on, wait.
Right. He's
Look,
like,
stop. Where you
I
going,
will
man?
shoot you. Don't make me shoot
Don't
you. I
make me do this.
will.
Another person I was thinking about for Will Ferrell would have, for Sinbad's role would have been Will Ferrell.
Oh, Cena and Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
it would be
and then
bad.
Kevin Hart there in the mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, just three crazy guys just going ham.
Facts.
Kevin
ham.
Hart and Will Ferrell, they're good together. They did a couple movies.
Yeah, I think
They're
Batista would be good the role for the stepdad or the dad that doesn't have a mom or whatever case.
Oh,
it
that
is.
like dude that's trying to hook up with all the girls. in
Yeah,
LA.
let him get shirtless and
I
then
had
start
him.
flexing his booty. Or Terry Crews.
I was thinking of
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Oh,
Even,
starts doing
Yeah,
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 starts like, and then the guys, John Cena's looking at him like,
and he's like with the cookie. I could see Terry Crews coming around with the cookie tray.
Terry Crews would make a good cop, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be the good cop too.
And since
Oh,
he
yeah.
does that, he loves singing like all those songs, like the dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
So imagine
that's
him
true.
doing Christmas songs with the ladies and stuff
Yeah.
playing the piano.
Imagine him. Listen, imagine him
hilarious.
coming over to give some cookies, but instead he's just wearing suspenders and the little Santa Claus hat, and he
yeah.
just starts like shaking his chest and everything. He's like,
Yeah,
"I brought you some Christmas cookies."
And I could actually hear John Cena screaming, "Put that cookie down!"
no, yeah, that'll be good. I think
No.
that good mixture, but I think it'll be successful.
Yeah.
Even if it's like on a series or something like that. Not a series, but even if it's a movie where it goes straight to like Hulu or whatever case it be. That's not bad either.
I
I'm good
think
with it.
something like that with that type of star power still hit cinema.
It probably would. Yeah.
It's got
good Christmas
HBO
season.
Max written all over for me.
Oh, there you go.
I could just see it.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
I
I'm
could
cool with
see
that.
First, see the theater for like 2 weeks, and then HBO Max.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
AKA Black Adam.
Now that's pretty much ends that little thing with Jingle All the Way. Hopefully you guys stay tuned in there. Besides that, though, what other movies do you recommend, old man, during the Christmas season for everyone to watch? I'll start with you first for sure.
I think I might be wrong. Don't know the title of it completely, but I think it's either called "It's a Beautiful Life" or "It's a Wonderful Life."
It's a Wonderful Life.
That one. That's a beautiful Christmas movie to watch.
Okay.
The Italian one?
Huh?
The Italian one? Is that the one you're talking about?
No. It's based on a guy who wishes he was dead, I believe.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking. Okay.
And an angel comes around and tells him, like, he starts teaching him about how his life would have been like if he weren't alive or something like that. I forgot.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful movie. Christmas Carol is another one. Either version, you could get the Disney one, or the Jim Carrey one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good.
Mm-hmm.
The Muppets one. The Muppets.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's a good Christmas movie. Batman Returns is a good Christmas movie.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's good. All right, John. All right, man.
Yeah.
Let's share the wealth, man.
I thought you were asking me.
Not just you
Okay.
alone, man.
Yeah, technically he has you for one movie.
Yeah,
but
you went on
give
a
this man an
rampage.
inch, he runs a mile.
Yeah, jeez.
I got a good one. It's a household lovable one. Me and Tony the Kid used to watch when we were kids, and then I got my younger siblings to watch it too.
Oh, there you go.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Home Alone.
1 and 2.
Facts. You gotta watch them
Definitely
both
great movie.
for
That
sure.
we gotta
Great
probably do next year. That would
Yeah.
be probably the movie
Great
I'll look
movie,
past
man.
and everything.
Awesome.
That is a
The
fact.
kids love it of all ages.
It's
It's
funny.
cheesy, corny, funny,
Yeah.
all in the right way.
Yes.
Punchlines hit. Characters are awesome. It's good overall, and especially around Christmas. It's always on TV, but if you can get that DVD copy,
Bang.
no commercials. No.
Tony the Kid, what about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
Well, damn. How Grinch Stole Christmas? The Jim
Oh,
Carrey
yeah.
version. The
Oh,
Jim
man.
Carrey
I know
version.
that one.
I'm
Especially when
sorry, but I can't do the Grinch. Yes.
He's on the sack,
Yeah.
and they're doing the
Yes.
sack race. He's like,
Yes.
stand back.
Excuse me.
Grinch
Pardon
coming through.
me. They're coming through. I'm number one.
No,
chair.
chair.
Chair. Well, you never talk about no chair.
Mr. Grinch,
Yeah.
please.
And then they're feeding him all the fudge. He's like, "What is this?" I don't know what this is, but here. I'm like,
I don't know what this is. It's like,
He's over
what?
there, that's all you got? And he's over there trying to be like,
He's,
yeah.
he's at that point, he's just
And
pissed
they're
off.
moving
He's
it-
all
they're moving
blown and
it.
everything.
Yeah,
He's
they're
like-
moving the cherries all like, I love it. It's just a classic. I swear to God, that like Jim Carrey's role in that one really, it's a phenomenal role. He knocked it out of the park. Great movie for sure. And also too, just on the side note, 8 Crazy Nights, the animated version with Adam Sandler. That for
so
sure
good.
What are you
is a
doing?
good cartoon.
Just saving my chest.
So good.
That's a good
Such
one. What about you, SG3? What do
You
you
know
got?
what,
What the
man?
fans got to watch, man?
As y'all know me now, man. I like to be the quote unquote devil's advocate. I like to be the darker one.
Oh,
Yeah, got you. So then at this point, I'm gonna go with one you can actually play in 2 holidays,
Mhm.
Christmas and Halloween.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay,
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Beetlejuice.
No.
Put your head,
This is why you went first. You
put
just
your head down. It's nap time.
But I know you're going.
Yeah, it's nap time. Look at your watch. Look at your watch.
Look at your watch. Just say,
You missed on it.
and here he goes trying to just take more time.
Go ahead.
At this point, the other one I'm going to say for sure is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes,
Mhm.
great. That's a good one too.
That's a beautiful
That's a
movie.
good one.
That is a good movie.
That's like top
play
5 for me.
the
For
what-
real.
This thing is one of my
What's this?
songs on my
What's
phone.
this?
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, that's for me.
I connect somewhere. I don't know
At this
how.
point, though, I think we're out of time, though, man.
Yeah. I think we're getting close to it, everybody.
If you guys have any awesome movies out there, please feel free to
Share
let us know.
the wealth, man. Definitely
Yeah.
for sure. Now we definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in at this time right now over here at the Reject Rundown here on Facebook. Thank you guys for coming on 216net for sure, everybody. Make sure you guys tune in. Don't forget to look us up on Apple Music, everywhere in general.
Google
YouTube,
us.
Google us, all the good stuff. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. And
Beautiful
this-
Christmas time.
Yeah, beautiful Christmas time.
Gang,
Enjoy
gang.
yourselves. Drink all the eggnog. Make sure you guys have your gingerbread houses, your apple cinnamon smelled around the house and stuff like that. And you guys sit around the Christmas tree and enjoy some wonderful music and some wonderful movies and stuff like that. You got to tune in Michael Bublé, man. Michael Bublé music and stuff like that for Christmas holidays. So you Mariah Carey.
Elvis Presley.
Nat King Cole.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley
I'm
as
more
well
of
too.
a what's his name? Young
Chuck Berry.
Sinatra.
There we go.
Sinatra kind of guy.
I'm
For
getting
Sinatra.
more into future of Lupita Infante, so I'm liking her.
There you go.
She's new out there.
All right.
All right,
So
cool.
there you go, guys. All right, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas. Y'all
Merry
be
Christmas,
safe.
ReJect.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Ciao for now.